After my boss told me, "Isn't $4,000 a month enough for you?" I finally replied, "What money, sir? I started at the warehouse 8 months ago. The job posting said $4,000 monthly salary. Not amazing for the city I'm in, but enough to cover rent, groceries, and still breathe a little." My offer letter confirmed it. $4,000 per month, paid bi-weekly. I signed it, felt good about it. Then my first paycheck hit $2,100. I stared at my bank account thinking I'd read it wrong. Checked the deposit 3 times. Called my bank. They confirmed it. $2,100. I figured maybe it was taxes. I'm not great with that stuff. First real salary job, so maybe I just didn't understand how much gets taken out. The second paycheck was $2,300. Still nowhere near what I expected, but different enough that I thought maybe they were adjusting something, catching up on paperwork. I kept quiet. By month 3, the deposits were all over the place. $2,200 one check, $2,400 the next. Never once hit $3,000. That's when I finally went to payroll. Sarah, the payroll coordinator, pulled up my file on her computer, scrolled for a second, then looked at me confused. "Shows $4,000 gross here. Must be your deductions." I told her I had 0 deductions. No health insurance through the company, no 401k, no life insurance, nothing. She clicked around more. Well, taxes can be high depending on your bracket, but I'd done the math. $4,000 minus standard federal and state taxes should have been around $3,100. I was getting barely $2,200 on average. Something was seriously wrong. I started keeping every pay stub, downloaded every bank deposit, made a spreadsheet tracking what I should have received versus what actually hit my account. Over 8 months, I was short almost $15,000. I asked Sarah again. She said she'd look into it. 2 weeks later, still nothing. I asked my supervisor. He said payroll handles that, not him. I was stuck in this loop where everyone pointed somewhere else and nobody gave me an answer. Then last Tuesday, my boss, the warehouse operations manager, called me into his office. He was sitting there, leather chair tilted back, arms crossed, looking at me like I'd done something wrong. "You've been asking a lot of questions about your pay," he said. I nodded. "Yeah, because the numbers don't add up." He waved his hand dismissively. "You know, $4,000 a month is pretty generous for someone with your experience. Some people your age make half that. You should be grateful." I'd been working 50-hour weeks in a freezing warehouse, and he wanted me to be grateful for money I wasn't even seeing. He leaned forward. "Honestly, isn't $4,000 a month enough for you?" That's when it hit me. He thought I was complaining about the amount. He had no idea I wasn't actually getting it. I looked him dead in the eye. "What money, sir?" His face froze. The smugness drained. "What are you talking about?" he said slowly. "I make $2,200 a month. That's what hits my account. Where's the other $1,800? He blinked, started to speak, stopped, and tried again. That's after taxes and fees." "What fees?" I asked. "I have no deductions. I did the math. Even with taxes, I should be getting at least $3,100. He shifted in his chair. "You must be miscalculating." I pulled out my phone, opened my banking app, scrolled through 8 months of deposits, turned the screen toward him. "Here, every deposit. Not a single one over $2,500. You want to explain that?" His jaw tightened. "This isn't how we handle these conversations. You need to go through proper channels." I did. Sarah in payroll said everything looks fine on her end, so either the system's wrong or someone's lying. He stood up. "I think you're being difficult. If you can't appreciate what you're given here, maybe this isn't the right fit." That was the moment I realized he knew. He absolutely knew. "I want to see the payroll records," I said. "Right now." "That's confidential. Not my own payroll. I'm entitled to that." He refused. Told me to leave his office. So I walked straight to HR. Brought my pay stubs, my bank statements, my spreadsheet. The HR director, Monica, listened to everything. Her face got more serious with every document I showed her. She made a call, then another. Within an hour, she had payroll records pulled. Turns out my boss had been—
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.